Good morning, beautiful people. I'm so excited to meet you again today at the lake on a very sunny day to get some movement together. We haven't met before. My name is Astrid, and I will be guiding you through your practice today. As always, listen to your body. You know your body better than me. Oh, we have a little guest. You know your body little. You know your body better than me. So if anything feels not okay, or if you want to adjust anything, please listen to yourself. We're going to start right away on our backs. You can close your eyes, arms along your body, feet dropping in the outside. And we can take just a minute to arrive. You can focus on the moment, relax. Everything that's happening outside of his mat can wait. The time we're spending together today is your time to relax, reset, think about yourself. You can decide. I will invite you to place. I will invite you to set an intention if you are. I will invite you to set an intention. It can be I'm stronger with every breath, or I'm present. Something that will help you if things gets a bit more challenging and you need to bring yourself back to center. When you're ready, you can start moving your toes, your fingers, rolling your head left and right. It's a nice little massage from the back of your head. And we'll stand our arms above our head really high. And we're pushing into our feet, pushing into our arms, our hands. It's like we're being pulled in two different directions. Exhale, bring your arms back by your side. Relax your feet. Inhale. We send our arms behind us. We push, push, push. We're trying to grow tall. We don't forget to breathe. Breathing is the most important part of yoga. Exhale, arm by your side. You relax. Inhale, send your arms above your head. Extend behind like you're being pulled, pulled, pulled. You can even grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull on the right side. We're stretching our left side. Come back to center and we switch. Left hand is grabbing a right wrist and we're pulling into the right side, left side, sorry. And you breathe. And you keep breathing. It's a nice little stretch. It's like we're just waking up in the morning. Coming back to center. Can do one last stretch. Growing, growing, growing. Exhale. Bring your hands back to center. You can bend your knees. Place your hands on your knees. And we're going to draw circles with our knees. So your hands are guiding your knees. You can start with the outside and then you can start one direction and I will tell you when to switch to the other direction. It's really nice for your hips. Switch direction. I really hope you can hear the little birds. I'm surrounded by birds. It's crazy to think I'm in the city. Come back to center. Place your right ankle on top of your left thigh, just a little bit like further than your knee. It doesn't need to be too low. And place just behind your left thigh. We're gonna be pulling chest, but we are trying to keep the alignment between our knee and our ankle. So our knee is not gonna come down and our ankle staying up. Trying to stay on the same line. If that's if you want to go further, you can also put your hands on chins. That's gonna add a little bit more weight or a little bit more pressure, and you should feel it like here on your right leg. Can rock and roll too. It's nice. And we release, and right away we switch. You place your left ankle on your right thigh and choose if you want to have your hands behind your right thigh or on top of your chin. It's totally normal if both sides are feeling different. This side for me feels a bit tighter, so I feel it. I feel it. Trust me, I feel it. But it's a good sensation. I know it's there. You can rock and roll. The water is getting crazy under me. I don't know if you can hear when boats are driving by. You can place both of you, like your hands. You can release and place your hands behind your thigh and start rock and rolling for 3 or 4 times before you meet me in a tabletop position. Tabletop, reminder if you are new to yoga. Tabletop, reminder if you're new to yoga, we spread our hands. Reminder if you're new to yoga, we spread our fingers wide to protect our wrist. We plant our hands onto the mat and we're creating a line between our wrist and our shoulders. And for our knee right and under our hip. From here, we're going to be doing a different version of cat and cow where we're in neutral position. Our back is straight now. We're going to be sending our hips to the heel on the inhale, dropping our forearm into the mat. Exhale, we're sliding forward. Wait, inhale. Inhale, we're gonna push into our arms, look up, drop our belly. Exhale, round our back, look down. So we're gonna do that multiple times. You can do it at your own pace. I'll still guide you, but if you find my pace too fast or too slow, I will always encourage you to go slower to really connect with your movement. But you do what your body is asking you today to do. Inhale, so flat or neutral position. Inhale, send your hips to the heels. Drop your forearm. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale, look up, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back, look down. Inhale, send your hips to the heel. Drop your forearm, slide forward. Look up, drop your belly, look down, back is rounded. 2 more times. I really like doing different versions of cat and cow because it is fun. And if you know me from my other content, I'm a firm. I like having fun and I like making things more fun. Last one. When you are ready, we'll meet in the neutral position, and we're gonna be make sure you're really planted in your hands and your arms are strong. We're gonna be curling our toes and sending your hips to the sky for our first downward facing dog of the day. Pedal here, make some room. Here we're really your index are really facing in front of you. Your arms are pushing into the mat. Your heels are trying to get to reach the mat, but if they can't, that's totally fine. You can also bend your knees if it's too much pressure. I bend my knees all the time, so it's totally fine. But what we're trying to do is really having a flat back. So pushing into your arms is gonna help you having your back flat. Find some stillness here. Bend your knees, look between your hands, walk small step to the front of your mat. Exhale, stay folded. Inhale, halfway lift. So you have a crown in your head that's facing in front of you. You're looking down. Your back is flat, and you can bend your knees a little bit if needed. I will always recommend you to bend your knees if needed. So feel free to adjust if that feels better. Your hands are on your chin or on your thigh. Exhale, forward fold. When we do forward fold, we're trying to bring our chest closer to a thigh, not forward. Your hand can be on the mat if it's accessible for you, or it can be on your chin. Inhale, you bend your knees, you push into your legs, you send your arms to the sky, you grow tall, you're strong, you're powerful. Exhale, arm by your side. We are now going to be going through one round of sun salutation. So we'll meet at the top of our mat. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your arms are long by your side. Your hands are facing inward. You're looking in front of you. You can empty your lungs, your belly. And inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Remember your chest is getting close to your thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. You're looking down, the crown is facing in front of you. Exhale, plant your hand into the mat, and here we're going to have two different options. So you can either get down from chaturanga from your full plank. If that's not what you want to do today, you can slowly drop your knees to the floor to know exactly where to drop them and to keep having the benefit of this posture. We are getting into your version of plank, moving a little bit forward and then slowly going down, lowering down to your mat. Push into your arm, look up for cobra. Exhale, curl your toes, send your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. And I'm getting out of my mat. And we breathe. Inhale. Exhale. On the next, when you're on your downward facing dog, you will look down. You look either under your chest on the mat or your feet. Don't look at your hand because it will add too much pressure on your neck. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And next, inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, walk or jump to the front of your mat. Exhale, stay folded. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, think about your crown. Exhale, forward fold, chest get close to thigh. Inhale, you grow tall, you send your arms to the sky. You're feeling strong, powerful. You're taking all the space you need. Exhale, arm by your side. We're gonna play a little bit of a balance now. We'll meet at the top of our mat. Your hands are in your hip. We'll have different options. We'll start with the hand on your hip, and I'll give you different options. And you send your weight to your left leg, getting into your tippy toes on the right side, and slowly floating your right leg. You can flex your right foot to help with your balance. Here, if you think that's enough for you today, that's totally fine. If you're dropping and you need to go down and come up again, please do so. It's your practice. If you're comfortable here, you can extend your arms to the sky. You might be shaking. It's normal. And we're reminding your body that we're safe even in one leg. One more breath. Remember, if you're falling, you can come back. Inhale. Exhale. We're not dropping the right foot, but we're sending the right foot to the back of the mat to get into the ball of our right foot. Our arms are still up. We're in a high lunge. Our left knee is 90 degrees. And we are enjoying the posture. We're feeling strong and powerful. And you're doing great. We're growing. You lower your shoulders. We don't want the shoulders to get close to your ears, but we want to create space around your shoulders and send your arms to the sky. On the next inhale, we're going to turn our right foot to be now parallel to the back of the mat, and we're going to open up on the right side for warrior 2. So both of your arms are extending and trying to reach, like you're being pulled into different direction. Your shoulders are low. Your left knee is 90 degrees. You can adjust the distance between your 2 feet. If you want to be here today, that's totally up to you. If you want to get a bit deeper, also totally up to you. What I'm more interested to is opening up your chest, having lower shoulders, arms extending in both sides, and being strong and powerful. And you gaze on your left middle finger. Don't push your left knee too far. We really don't want to go further than 90 degrees to protect your knee too. Inhale, flip your left hand, move a little bit forward, and like you have a brush, we're going to be painting the sky. We're going to be sending our left arm to the sky, and as we are drawing into the sky to come into a reverse warrior, our right arm is going to go down. So if you look at me, you see that they are connected. They are moving at the same time. That's what we want. That's also help with our coordination in general. So we flip our hands, move forward, and then paint the sky. Beautiful blue sky today for you. We're going to be opening up our left side here. The right hand can be against your right thigh. Make sure your left knee is not collapsing on the inside. Naturally, it's going to want to come in the inside. Try to keep it aligned with your foot. And we open. It's a really good opener for a good stretch for your left side. We'll come back to warrior 2. And right away, we're going to bring our left forearm to our left thigh and do the opposite with our right arm flying above our head and trying to reach the left side. When you're in this position, your left arm is just here for support, but you're not dropping all your weight on it. So see, a good test is if you remove your left arm from your thigh, are you moving? If you're collapsing like that, I mean you're putting too much pressure into your left arm and your left thigh. We want to be held by, we don't want to put too much pressure there. See, I'm not moving even if I remove it, so it's just a support and tripod. We're creating a line between our fingers here and our toes on the right side. Inhale, exhale, come back up to your warrior 2, looking into your left middle finger, and right away the transition is not going to be easy. Be coming into the previous position where we started from, where we have our right knee floated. So we're going to be turning and pushing into our right leg, getting all the weight into our left leg, and coming into our standing pose with our right knee up. Arms are reaching the sky. Your right foot is flexed. Don't hate me, please. I'm a nice person, I promise. You can bring your hands back to your hips. You will place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So remember, that's what we did during the warm-up. So that's the same posture we did during the warm-up. So you just were doing it in another position because we were laying down. But that's the same thing. Now you can keep your hands on your hips if you want. You can also play them into prayer in front of you. I like the prayer option because you can push and it helps you with balance, or you can extend them in front of you. It's up to you. From here, I'll be doing the prayer one. We're gonna send our hips to the mat. So our hips are going down. We're trying to sit. It's a version of chair. If you're wondering, I didn't like chair when I was, before I became a teacher. I still don't like it as a teacher, but now I understand like it's necessary and it's really, really good for our bodies. But when I was going to class before, I was like, why is everybody liking this chair so much? But yoga is also about trying everything and doing things that are not comfortable to get more comfortable. So that makes sense. I'm trying to show you different angles. You can always look at the video at any time. I'm demonstrating everything. Inhale, come up. Don't drop your right foot because we're going to be flying your right leg right away behind you for warrior 3. Here we have different options for warrior 3, different variation. We want to extend our right leg behind us. You can float it. If that's too much for you today, you can go down, go up, go down, go up. Try to play with it. Otherwise, you can float it behind you. You flex your right foot. Your hand can be on your hip. Your hand can be in prayer under your chest. It can be along your body for plein. Or if you're feeling really strong, it can be in front of you for warrior 3. When we are in our warrior 3, really watch for your hip to be facing the floor. We don't want to open up on the right side because that's another posture. That's not the one we're doing today. It can be challenging, so you can guide your hip with your hands. That's why sometimes having your hand on your hip will help. But it's also something that will come with practice, and some days are easier than others. That's just the reality of our bodies. So we meet again. We are still in our warrior 3 or plein or variation of warrior 3, and you're slowly going to be dropping your right foot to the back of the mat. You're staying on the ball of your foot. You're sending your arms to the sky on inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. We're framing the left foot. You plant your right hand really strong and you extend your left arm to get into a twist. If that's too much into your right leg, you can drop your right knee into the ground. You will have the same benefits. If that's good for you, we stay with our leg extended. You can look at your left hand. Look at the sky if you're practicing outside like me. I love it. That's my favorite part of summer. And I'm not gonna lie, living in Canada, the options are not very long, so I really, really enjoy it. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand back to the mat. Extend your left leg to meet the right leg to get back into your plank. Push into your arms to get into a downward facing dog. We pedal, we breathe. We are strong and powerful. We breathe. We find some stillness here. If your mind is wandering, come back to your intention you set at the beginning of the class. Inhale, look between your hand, bend your knees, walk or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, still folded. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. You grow, you tall. Exhale, arm by your side. If you need a sip of water or break, please take anything you need. And so fun because I always have people walking by. You don't realize, but there's a lot of people walking by. When you're ready, we meet at the top of our mat. Our feet are hip distance apart. And we're gonna be sending all our weight into our right leg this time and lifting our left leg. So we're bending our left knee, we're placing our hands on our hips or sending it to the sky depending on what you did on the other side. If you haven't tried, you can try on this side. Maybe this side it's gonna be a bit easier. Flex your left foot. And we're challenging our balance. Sometimes it's also easier because now your body knows, like, you tried on one side and now it's safe to do it on the other side. It's just training our bodies to understand that we're not trying to trick you, we're not trying to put you in danger. We're just having fun and doing yoga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, our hands are still reaching out to the sky and our left foot is gonna land at the back of our mat. We're landing on the ball of our feet for high lunge. Our right knee is 90 degree. And I'm gonna turn so you can see me. Otherwise, it's so confusing. Inhale. When I'm turning and doing those stuff, you are still in the posture, please. Yes, that's also a part before being a teacher. I was like, why do they keep talking so much? I need to move. But we just want to challenge you. Just want to have fun. Inhale. Exhale. Your back foot is going to pivot to now be parallel to the back of the mat. And we're opening up on our left side for warrior 2. Your right knee is still 90 degrees. Right toes are facing the front of your mat. And the back, your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Again, you adjust if that's too much for you and you want to make it smaller. Make it smaller. It is your practice. Your arms are extended like they're being pulled in two directions. Your shoulders are lower. I don't want to see you like that. You know, like sometimes actually it's a good reminder. Sometimes we're at our desk, we're working, and we get into situations that, you know, it's annoying us. We'll be there. And we can see our shoulders are coming up. Try to be conscious about it and like lower your shoulders. We're creating space. Yes. We are staying in this warrior 2 for a few breaths. Make sure your right knee is not trying to collapse on the inside and staying aligned with your right foot, and your gaze is on your right middle finger. One more breath. Next inhale, we flip our right hand, we slide forward, we try to reach, and then like we have a brush, we're gonna be painting the sky for a reverse warrior. Again, remember your arms are moving at the same time. We're sending our right arm to the left side and we're opening up the right side. Your left arm is either against your thigh, you can also place it around your hip. Make sure your front knee is 90 degrees and enjoy the movement. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Your left hand shouldn't put any pressure on your left thigh. It's just here as like support to place it somewhere. Inhale, come back to your warrior 2. And right away, on the exhale, we're going to be bending our right arm and placing our right forearm on top of our right thigh, extending your left arm above our head, trying to reach for the right side. Remember, we're not putting too much pressure into our right thigh. If we remove it, we shouldn't move. Look. Yeah, I'm not moving. If I'm moving, it's the wind. It's not me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to your warrior 2. And remember what we did, the transition that was a bit tricky earlier. We're going to do the same. So we're sending the weight to our right leg. We're going to be floating our left leg to come back into a floating leg with a bended knee. You might not know, I mean, you probably know because of my accent, but English is not my first language. So sometimes there will be some weird words. We're pushing into our leg to come into a standing position with our left knee bended and our leg floating. Your left foot is flexed. All your weight is sent into your right side. Again, you can have your hand on your hip, or you can extend it to the sky, up to you. You choose. Inhale. Exhale. If you watched my first video, because that's only my second class online, I was telling you like the balance part is so challenged by how we're feeling today, but also by our environment, because I'm by the lake, so I see the water moving around me and it can be way more challenging. So that's also a way for you, if you're super comfortable with your balance and you're trying to find ways to challenge it. Being on a block, like at home, I will put myself on like my right leg will be on the block, for example. But being by a moving environment around you, can be a really good exercise. Inhale. We're bringing our hands back to our hip and we're placing our left ankle on top of our right thigh. Remember, it's the first time we're doing that now. We did it twice when we started on our warm-up and we did the other side, so you know where we are going. Place your hands either on your hip, prayer in front of you, or you can extend it above your head. And we're gonna go down for our chair. Flex your left foot. Try to bring your glutes as low as you can on the mat. If you fall, come back. I see you. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you for showing up into your mat today and not choose the easy way. It's not always easy to show up, but I often say the hardest part is to show up. Once we get into the movement, we feel the benefits and we want to keep going. Exhale, you can release. Don't drop your left foot yet. We're going to be moving to our warrior 3. So again, you have different versions. You can keep your hands on your hip. You can place your hand into prayer under your chest. Extend your arms by your side for plein, or extend your arm in front of you for warrior 3. Again, remember to check where your hips are facing. We want your hips to face down. We're breathing. If we fall, we come back. Today, plein is calling me. Make sure your left foot is flexed. You're looking down. Inhale. Exhale. Your left foot is going to land on the back of the mat. So you're staying on the ball of your foot, sending your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the mat. Plant your left hand really strong, and right away we're going to be extending our right arm to reach the sky. You can readjust. Sometimes you might need to extend your leg a little bit more. If that's too much for you, remember you can drop your left knee to the mat. Otherwise, we keep it up. You can look at your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right arm back, your hand back to the mat. Extend your right leg to meet the left leg, and you can slowly drop your knee into the mat. We are almost done. You'll be doing great. You can open your knee the distance of your mat and your arms in front of you for child pose. I'm blinking. In child pose, we are bringing glutes closer to our heels. If it doesn't touch your heel, that's fine. You can drop your forehead into the mat. Catch up your breath. Appreciate the movement you've been doing in your body. Walk your hand to the right side of the mat, stretching the left side a bit more. Come back to center. Walk your hand to the left side. You meet me in a seated position. We're going to plant our right hand outside of our right thigh. Send your left arm to the sky and try to reach for the right side. Come back to center, plant your left hand right away on the mat and send your right arm to the sky, to the left. Come back to center, extend your left leg, your right leg is bended, your right foot is outside of your left thigh. Here you can roll your left arm around your right knee. If that's enough for you today, make sure your left foot is flexed. If that's enough for you today, you can stay here. So that's totally fine. You should feel it in your glutes. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can place your left elbow outside of your right knee and it's going to push a bit further. You can now look on your left. Your right hand can be just a support on the side. If you need a bit more, you can place your right hand on the back and look behind you. The further you gotta look behind you, the further you're gonna get into your twist. Come back to center. Right away we switch. Extend right leg, bend left leg, left foot is going outside of the right thigh. You choose the version you want to do today. So either you do a big hug to your left knee with your right arm. If you want to place your left hand on the side, on the back for a deeper stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Your back arm, your tripod, is just here to support. It's not where your weight is. Come back to center, and we're gonna slowly come down for our last resting posture. Extend your legs in front of you, extend your arms, and we're slowly gonna go down. I really want you to go one vertebrae at a time and take your time. We are working our core. We're not just dropping on the mat. I know it may be hard, I know it may be shaking, but every week that we do that, we're getting stronger, and that's what we want. We want to be stronger. I'm too, but that makes you feel better. Dropping your lower back, middle back, upper back, sending your arms above your head, stretching one last time. Exhale, arms by your side. You can close your eyes and appreciate the your body today. Arm by your side. Let your feet fall on the outside. Appreciate the time you've given yourself today. Hopefully you also have a wonderful weather, either later today or maybe tomorrow if you're watching that at night. Tell me in the comment what time you're doing your practice. I'm curious. I love doing it in the morning. But I hope you have some more time for yourself. And I'm proud of you for showing up today on your mats. When you're ready, you can start moving your toes, your fingers, rolling the back of your head. Taking your time, there is no rush. When you feel ready, you can roll on your right side, get into a fetal position. Take a moment here. There is no rush. Listen to the birds. I ordered them specifically for you today. When you feel ready to move, you can push into your left hand, left arm to come up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed if you're comfortable. Place your hands onto your knees, facing up if you are ready to receive, facing down if you're looking more into grounding. I'm gonna take one deep breath together. Inhale. Exhale from the mouth. Thank you so much for showing up today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for trusting me to guide you into this practice. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will see you again next week.